Welcome, my friends. Welcome to my chocolate factory. Would you come forward, please?
Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the introductory scenes that immediately let us know an actor was here to stay.
Now you just help us out today and find yourself a place where you won't get into any trouble.
Some place where there isn't any trouble.
Number 20, Melissa McCarthy, Bridesmaids.
Hey, how's it going? It's going great. It's going great. I'm on the mend. You know, I just got some pins in my legs. Believe it or not, pins in my legs. Can still do this. All right, a maid fell off a cruise ship.
Oh. The moment we meet Megan, we know this is going to be someone who says some of the most out-of-pocket stuff you can possibly imagine. Her swagger and way of wielding words like a hammer is made believable because of Melissa McCarthy. She's the kind of actress who can make even the wildest of dialogue feel real and grounded, whilst remaining unbelievably funny.
I'm not gonna say I survived, I'm gonna say I thrived. I met a dolphin down there, and I swear to God that dolphin looked not at me, but into my soul, into my goddamn soul, Annie, and said, "I'm saving you, Megan." Not with his mouth, but he said it, I'm assuming telepathically.
While McCarthy had made her mark as a character actress before this, Bridesmaids made her a bankable star. Her work in the movie was so game-changing that it's one of the few broad comedic performances to get an Oscar nomination.
It's a pleasure.
Oh, and he's not, I'm not with him, sorry.
Oh, all right. I'm glad he's single, because I'm gonna climb that like a tree.
Number 19, Humphrey Bogart, The Maltese Falcon.
Yes, sweetheart?
There's a girl wants to see you. Her name's Wonderly.
Customer?
I guess so. You'll want to see her anyway. She's a knockout.
Sure in, Effie, darling. Sure in.
Gruff-voiced and cruel-looking doesn't describe your typical movie star. Yet few actors exemplify classic Hollywood cool like Humphrey Bogart. In 1941's The Maltese Falcon, he starred as author Dashiell Hammett's private eye Sam Spade, and helped create some of the hallmarks of the hard-boiled detective for the screen.
Wonderly's sister ran away from New York with a fellow named Floyd Thursby. They're here in San Francisco. Miss Wonderly has seen Thursby and has a date to meet him tonight. Maybe he'll bring the sister with him. The chances are he won't. Miss Wonderly wants us to find the sister, get her away from him, and back home. Right?
His callous demeanor and skeptical gaze makes him hard to look away from. As he scans the femme fatale played by Mary Astor, we know he doesn't believe her story. We just don't know which parts. Bogart immediately establishes himself as a guy you can trust despite his exterior, and one you want on your side when there's trouble. It's the kind of character that made him an icon.
What is it? The stuff that dreams are made of. Huh?
Number 18, Christian Bale, American Psycho.
There is an idea of a Patrick Bateman, some kind of abstraction, but there is no real me, only an entity, something illusory.
There's another time where this actor became a song and dance man. Actually, that time was the 90s when Christian Bale was an original newsie in Disney's cult classic musical.
When the city's finally sleeping, all my thoughts begin to stray, and I'm on the train that's bound for Santa Fe.
But it wouldn't be until his villainous turn as the murderous Wall Street broker in this satire of masculine excess that he proved he was one of the greats.
In '87, Huey released this, 4, their most accomplished album. I think their undisputed masterpiece is Hip to Be Square. A song so catchy, most people probably don't listen to the lyrics, but they should.
His haunting narration and physical dedication to Patrick Bateman's morning routine is as sharp and witty as it is horrifying, but the journey Bale takes us on is thrilling. We get from what sounds like a simple skincare routine to the terrifying truth that this man is basically inhuman in just under 3 minutes of screen time.
And though I can hide my cold gaze, and you can shake my hand and feel flesh gripping yours, and maybe you can even sense our lifestyles are probably comparable, I simply am not there.
Number 17, Gene Wilder, Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory.
Come with me and you'll be in a world of pure imagination.
The eccentric chocolatier's first entrance was actually the actor's own idea. Gene Wilder's exactitude as a performer is perfectly captured in this moment, when Willy Wonka suddenly leaves his cane behind, falls over, and tumbles into a somersault. Wilder knew it would be spectacular, but it would also serve a deeper purpose. Wonka is a man who constantly throws you off the scent, and you can never know from then on if he's lying. He was right. The first time we meet Wonka, we're rightfully confused and we never really stop. There's a reason why it's the role most people think of when they think of him.
There's no earthly way of knowing
He's singing.
which direction we are going.
Number 16, Sidney Poitier, No Way Out.
Well, how does it feel? The reaction hasn't set in yet. Like a woman who's just had a baby, I won't believe it until I see it.
Throughout the 1950s and 60s, this star of To Sir with Love and In the Heat of the Night broke barriers in representation for African Americans.
They call me Mr. Tibbs.
An early and undersung example is his 1950 film debut, No Way Out. In it, Poitier plays Dr. Luther Brooks, the first black doctor at a county hospital. There, he endures skepticism to downright racist abuse from everyone: patients, colleagues, and cops.
Shut up. You're talking to a doctor.
A doctor? Him?
Lie back and lie still. You're in my charge.
These first scenes have a lot to establish. Dr. Brooks is acknowledged as an anomaly. Like the actor playing him, he is a trailblazer. That opens him up to both abuse and praise. This dignity under pressure became Poitier's secret weapon in this and many more of his famous roles.
There is a possibility that I killed him, isn't there?
Don't be a fool.
That I was careless in the spinal tap. That his brother's Negro baiting got me down.
I don't want to ever hear you say anything like that again. You're a capable doctor. You were the doctor in charge. You did what you thought right, and there's an end to it.
Number 15, Julie Andrews, Mary Poppins.
Take a look! Perhaps it's a witch. Of course not. Witches have brooms.
When the Tony nominee was passed up for the big screen adaptation of My Fair Lady, a role she originated on Broadway, it left her free to make her big screen debut for Walt Disney. Though it's her first film, Julie Andrews stormed the screen like a seasoned pro in Mary Poppins.
You brought your references, I presume. May I see them?
Oh, I make it a point never to give references. A very old-fashioned idea to my mind.
Is that so? We'll have to see about that then, won't we?
Now then, the qualifications.
Her entrance into the lives of the Banks family is a whirlwind of magic, efficiency, and charm that climaxes in one of the movie's most memorable numbers. By the time she launches into Spoonful of Sugar, you're as charmed and puzzled as the family themselves.
A spoonful of sugar helps the medicine go down. The medicine go down, medicine go down. Just a spoonful of sugar helps the medicine go down in a most delightful way.
Number 14, Julia Roberts, Pretty Woman.
Big mistake. Big. Huge. I have to go shopping now.
Although she raised her profile as the doomed Southern Belle Shelby in Steel Magnolias the year before, Julia Roberts' entire star persona was born in 1990's Pretty Woman. The first time we see her, she's walking the streets of Hollywood in a blonde bob wig and a dream. Her street smarts combined with a desire to leave her life as a sex worker behind as soon as it's economically possible immediately tell us who she is.
Don't you want to get out of here? Get out of where?
From the jump, Julia Roberts had the right amount of sass and vulnerability to make us root for her every time.
No, I want to find Beverly Hills. Can you give me directions?
Sure. For $5.
Number 13, Angela Bassett, What's Love Got to Do with It?
I hope you know what comes along with that territory. Can I get you something to drink?
We're introduced to Tina Turner 3 times in this beloved but intense biopic. We first meet her as a child named Anna Mae Bullock in Tennessee. as a shy young woman joining her mother and sister in the big city, and finally as the brilliant entertainer Tina Turner.
I know you love me, babe, but you never tell me so. If you don't tell me you love me, I'm gonna pack my rags and go.
Angela Bassett won us over with Anna May's shyness, but it's the scene 10 minutes in when she first takes the mic in a blues bar and shows us the first inklings of the woman who will become Tina. The physicality, the strength, and the radiance we all know Turner for is suddenly there for the first time. Bassett completely transforms before our eyes. Number 12, Samuel L. Jackson, Pulp Fiction.
Hey kids, how you boys doing?
Quentin Tarantino's crime masterpiece revitalized John Travolta's career, but it cemented his co-star Samuel L. Jackson as one of Hollywood's best working actors.
Vincent, you ever had a Big Kahuna burger? Want a bite? They're real tasty.
Ain't hungry.
Well, if you like burgers, give them a try sometime. Me? I can't usually get them because my girlfriend's a vegetarian, which pretty much makes me a vegetarian.
After making several films with director Spike Lee, Jackson took on what many consider to be his most iconic role in Quentin Tarantino's Pulp Fiction. His Oscar-nominated performance as a hitman who has a religious experience during a job sees him delivering one of the best monologues in film history.
Blessed is he who in the name of charity and goodwill shepherds the weak through the valley of darkness, for he is truly his brother's keeper and the finder of lost children. And I will strike down upon thee with great vengeance and furious anger those who attempt to poison and destroy my brothers.
Trying to put the fear of God into a man who's betrayed his boss, Jackson's Jules Winfield paraphrases the Bible before unleashing a rain of bullets like a plague on the guy. It's a brutal and stunning introduction.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I break your concentration? I didn't mean to do that. Please, continue.
Number 11, Judy Garland, The Wizard of Oz.
She isn't coming yet, Toto. Did she hurt you? She tried to, didn't she? Come on, we'll go tell Uncle Henry and Auntie Em.
The first sequence of this all-time musical fantasy shows a young girl dreaming to escape from the drab, sepia-toned mundanity of her family's Kansas farm. Judy Garland plays Dorothy Gale, the girl who's magically transported to the land of Oz. From the moment she began singing the movie's unforgettable ballad, the movie became an all-time classic, and she became a star.
Over the rainbow, way up high, there's a land that I heard of once in a lullaby.
MGM had spent the late 30s putting Garland in star vehicles, but it was The Wizard of Oz that shot her to new heights. When people think of her, they largely think of this role and this scene.
If happy little bluebirds fly beyond the rainbow, why, oh, why can't I?
Number 10, Meryl Streep, Kramer vs. Kramer.
I'm leaving you.
Honey, please. I can't hear. What? Okay, you too. Thanks a lot. See you tomorrow. You guys eat?
Ted, I'm leaving you.
The perennial award winner earned her first Oscar for this, one of her first film appearances. In Kramer vs. Kramer, she plays the deeply unhappy wife of Dustin Hoffman's character. Her very first scene is a masterclass in showing and not telling. Although she starts out her performance as Joanna Kramer with an icy, even dead-eyed glare, Streep quickly reveals the character's hidden depths. We watch in real time as her matter-of-fact explanations as to why she's leaving her husband turn into panic.
No, don't make me go in there, please. Please don't make me go in there. Don't make me go in there.
We'll just talk.
If you do, I swear, one day, next week, maybe next year, I don't know, I'll go right out the window.
Her desperation is haunting to watch. It's a perfect first scene that proves to be only the beginning for one of our greatest actors.
Joanne, please.
And I don't love you anymore.
Where are you going?
I don't know.
Number 9. Matthew McConaughey, Dazed and Confused.
All right.
Oh, Christ.
How you doing?
20-something Burnout Wooderson was supposed to play a much smaller role in the narrative of Richard Linklater's coming-of-age movie. Newcomer Matthew McConaughey's performance saw the character bumped to a more prominent position throughout Dazed and Confused.
Gotta keep living, man. Livin.
Wooderson first appears as the driver who picks up high schoolers Pink and Mitch for a night drive. He then asks them for a certain herb.
No, not on me, man. It'd be a lot cooler if you did.
It's simultaneously hilarious and a little sad that he's trying to bum some illicit substances from teenagers. Wooderson made McConaughey a star, and this one scene tells us everything we need to know about Wooderson himself.
I get older, they stay the same age.
Yes, they do.
Yes, they do.
Number 8. John Travolta, Saturday Night Fever.
We just washed the hair. You know, I work on my hair a long time, and you hit it. He hits my hair.
The transition from TV to films is not always easy to make. John Travolta made it look easy when he first appeared as Saturday Night Fever's disco-dancing Lothario, Tony Manero. When we first meet Tony, he's strutting across the city in his platform shoes to the infectious beat of the Bee Gees. With his leather jacket, dark red shirt, flared collar, and unrefined manners, he pretty much exemplifies late 70s masculinity. He may be a dancer, but it doesn't make him any less blunt, masculine, or even callous in his pursuit of women, nice shoes, and a New York slice.
Hiya, Tony. 2 or 3?
Two. Give me 2. That's good.
Number 7. Viola Davis, Doubt.
Mrs. Miller, we may have a problem.
Oh, I thought there must have been a reason you wanted to see me. Principal's a big job.
Movie audiences might have first encountered Viola Davis in this 2008 drama, but the Juilliard-trained actress was already a Broadway veteran and Tony Award winner by then. After Doubt, they would never forget her. She shares an explosive 10-minute section of the story with Meryl Streep, of all people, and almost runs away with the whole movie.
Not to be disagreeing, but if we're talking about something floating around between this priest and my son, it ain't my son's fault.
Oh, I'm not suggesting
He's just a boy.
I know.
12 years old. If someone should be taking blame, it should be the man, not the boy.
I agree with you completely.
You're agreeing with me, but I got called to the principal, if you know what I'm saying.
I am concerned about Donald's welfare.
As a mother who learns a devastating secret about the parish priest, Davis's performance is confusing, disturbing, and deeply moving. We see her not only match pace with Streep, but leave a gigantic impact on a movie that is already really, really complicated.
His father don't like him. You come to your school, kids don't like him. One man is good to him, this priest. Then does a man have his reasons? Yes. Everybody does. You have your reasons, but do I ask the man why he's good to my son?
Number 6. Barbara Streisand, Funny Girl.
Light up like a light, right up like a light, a flicker then flare up.
Reprising the Broadway role that made her famous, the velvet-voiced star is first seen stalking the backstage of Manhattan's New Amsterdam Theater in a striking leopard print coat. The first time we see Barbara Streisand's face on screen, it's as Fanny Brice, looking into a mirror and saying the words that have now become immortal.
Hello, gorgeous.
But she's being sarcastic. This is the paradox of the movie made instantly clear. Throughout the movie, Fanny believes that her face is not traditionally beautiful enough to make her a star. She has to be funny, but anyone with eyes and half a brain can see she's both.
Instead of just kicking me, why don't they give me a lift? Well, it must be a plot, because they're scared that I got such a gift.
Oh, sure. Let's go.
Number 5. Anthony Hopkins, The Silence of the Lambs.
Closer, please. Closer.
Hannibal Lecter was far from the respected and acclaimed actor's first film role, but Anthony Hopkins became synonymous with screen villainy in The Silence of the Lambs. When we first meet the cannibalistic psychiatrist, he is staring right at us, and FBI trainee Clarice Starling, as we first come upon his cell in a psychiatric hospital. He seems to know we're coming.
You use Evian skin cream. And sometimes you wear lead at home. But not today.
It's one of the most unsettling first scenes of any character in film history. Hopkins imbues Lecter with the comportment of a gentleman, even as we feel him sizing up Jodie Foster's character and working his way into her mind.
Pure West Virginia. What does your father do? Is he a coal miner? Does he stink of the land? You know how quickly the boys found you. All those tedious, sticky fumblings in the backseats of cars while you could only dream of getting out, getting anywhere, getting all the way to the end.
Number 4. Harrison Ford, Raiders of the Lost Ark. Playing Han Solo may have made his career, but embodying Indiana Jones made him a star.
He was good. He was very, very good.
Harrison Ford recreated the archetype of the classic swashbuckler in Raiders of the Lost Ark. Dr. Jones fuses action hero stunts, nonchalant humor, and surprising nerdiness. And all of these are on display in that first incredible scene in a booby-trapped Peruvian temple.
Let us hurry. There is nothing to fear here. It scares me.
The entire opening sequence volleys between dark intrigue and broad humor. Ford demonstrates his secret weapon as a lead. It's his humor. He's not afraid to look a little ridiculous, even as the character appears to have almost a sixth sense for danger.
There's a big snake in the plane, Doc! Oh, that's just my pet snake, Reggie! I hate snakes, Doc! I hate them! Come on, show a little backbone, will ya?
Number 3. Audrey Hepburn, Breakfast at Tiffany's. As the flighty socialite unmoored from commitment, Audrey Hepburn turned away from her more introverted and virtuous roles and completely reinvented her star persona.
I don't even want to own anything until I can find a place where me and things go together. I'm not sure where that is, but I know what it's like. It's like Tiffany's.
When Holly Golightly first gets out of that cab in front of Tiffany & Co., wearing the most famous little black evening dress of all time, we realize two things. The first is that this must be the same dress she was wearing last night. The second is that she is somehow alone in one of the most exciting cities in the world. It's not only simple, chic, and romantic, but it also ends up reflecting Holly's deeper existential dilemma. Hepburn and that dress have since become icons of cinematic elegance.
You promise not to be angry. I might let you take those pictures we mentioned.
We're in.
Sometimes.
Number 2. Marlon Brando, A Streetcar Named Desire.
You want a shot?
No, I rarely touch it.
Well, there's some people that rarely touch it, but it touches them often.
The Godfather alone proves no one can make an entrance like Brando, but his first appearance in the Hollywood adaptation of Tennessee Williams' play is unlike anything anyone had ever seen from a film actor. As the brutish but alluring Stanley Kowalski, Brando arrives on the scene with an alarming magnetism.
Hey, you mind if I make myself comfortable? My shirt is sticking.
Please, please do.
Be comfortable, that's my motto, where I come from.
It's mine, too. It's hard to stay looking fresh in hot weather where I haven't washed or even powdered. And here you are.
Even as she's repulsed by his vulgarity and working-class background, Blanche Dubois can't help but linger on her brother-in-law's physique. Brando is frequently cited as a groundbreaking actor in terms of realism on screen, and A Streetcar Named Desire is a big reason why.
Looks like you got under the car.
That jerk mechanic down at Fritz's doesn't know his axle grease from third base.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1. Sean Connery, Dr. No.
James, where on earth have you been? I've been searching London for you.
The scene is a smoky London club. We first catch glimpses of Sean Connery in bits and pieces. From behind, then his hands as he opens his cigarette case, then his face in full. He introduces himself to a woman across the baccarat table.
Bond. James Bond.
It's the scene that launched a franchise, a career, and an unforgettable catchphrase in one fell swoop. When Sean Connery first appeared as the cool, detached, and incredibly suave secret agent in 1962's Dr. No, he was a working actor with a few minor roles under his belt. Suddenly, James Bond was a worldwide phenomenon, and the actor became synonymous with his character's brutal methods and irresistible charm.
We could have dinner afterwards, perhaps?
Sounds tempting. May I, let you know in the morning?
Splendid. My number's on the card.
Did your favorite actor make the list? Who did we miss? Let us know in the comments.
I'll be back.